Round 2 upon us. St. Clair varsity here up against Clemson University Purple here. Coming into this bracket, Death Pepe, Wheezy, and
Darth
BK
Pepe.
here. Darth Pepe.
Even better.
Even better. Off the crossbar, bar down is Christian. Or I guess today it's more Christian?
Christian?
Christian? Question mark? Nonetheless, 1-0 to start it off. Another quick goal from the Saints here.
These Rocket League series, the last 2 weeks, I think within the first 20 seconds, we had a goal in, I think, all but one match maybe. Every single time these guys, they love to get off to that quick start, especially this Saints team. They don't like to let that production team get ready. They want to get right into the action. Christian trying to go for that clear out, seeing what he can find over the middle here. Darth Pepe, though, knocking that one back to that orange side. Demo going to be good as well. That touch going to be found. Spoods actually finding some room. Almost going to find that net as well. Second touch coming through. Not going to find the back of that net, though. Now we'll see if Clemson can get going back the other way.
Yeah, BK tries to take it for this clear. Ramen gets himself right in the middle of everything. Christian tries to come in from the top. Wheezy good for a save. There's the clear to come back out. Christian, this team doing so much work in the space of just keeping it in the opponent's zone every single game here. They did it all last series. Are they good on the defense? Smooths somehow ekes that one out. The crossbar giving him a little bit of assistance there. And Christian's good for the clear. Now Christian and Smooths back on the offensive here. Ramen tries their best to keep this in play.
That is such a hard ball to read if you're Spoods making that save. A one-on-one going backwards, basically at the mercy of whoever is on the offensive side there. They make the save. They save the goal. Second shot good as well. Clemson putting a ton of pressure now on this Saints backside. Trying to get shot after shot here, seeing if they can somehow crack through this ball. Now going to go back the other way. Ramen trying to get things going. Spoods waiting in that left side here, seeing if he can play something off this clear. Wheezy, though, first one to the ball. Going to find the bump as well. The net's going to be cleared out, but nothing going to be found as far as chances from Clemson. Now the Saints seeing if they can get going on this counterattack and find something.
Popped up towards the middle by Christian. It's going to be cleared out to the corner. There's a demo to come through from Ramen. Close to a wide open net. BK back in play for now, off the crossbar and back down to Spoods. The solo play of a lifetime. What is happening here? So many bounces, so many people touch, yet Spood was the only Saint to touch the ball there.
Yeah, a beautiful disaster. All three Clemson members not really able to find a read on that ball. St. Clair will absolutely take that one. As you said, Spood's individual effort put on some shine there. Now Wheezy seeing if they can go back the other way, try to get something going, see if they can find at least one goal to try to break into this momentum, try to slow this Saints team down. Spoods, though, right from the corner, shot on target as well. Wheezy knocking that one away, but Spoods all over the net right now.
Yeah, Wheezy not ready to let that one slide. Tucked away in the corner is going to be there for the save. There's the contestant in the air. Ramen tries to do his almost like signature air clears at this point. But going to be shut down. Clemson getting a good read on that one. And he meets him right in the air. DK has to try out for this pass, but there's Ramen right in the air to touch that ball again. Wheezy coming in, full boost. There's the demo onto Spoods. This could be big for Clemson Purple here.
Now they have the numbers advantage. They're not able to connect on that pass, though. The idea was great. The execution just a little bit off there. Now Christian has a little bit of boost to play with. Going to try to hit that reset. The second touch. He beats both defenders. Christian dodging and weaving through traffic. He's going to find that one. 3-0 lead for St. Clair. Christian getting it done on that offensive end. No questions about that one.
Easy flying past that ball, just barely misses that one. Darth Pepe faked out a little bit earlier on the pitch, and that's the third goal to go over to the Saints here, as it's granted this game much more spaced out goals here than we've seen today, but there's one bounced back by BK there. Save is going to be good as well, but back to Christian towards the middle here. It's actually going to fly right over him. Leave it to Spoods for the clear.
Oh my.
Back towards Christian. The bounce is good. Up towards the backboard. Spoods drop it right down on the teammate right there, but it's going to be cleared out by Wheezy.
Christian with the moves early on in this game. A lot of individual talent in that offensive end. Now the pass is going to be good. The shot across almost going to be good as well. The rebound not going to be good enough for the follow. BK going to send that one toward the Saints zone. Little touch there by Wheezy on that back tire, but a couple demos on the other side of the field not going to help out Clemson in any stretch. Now the Saints seeing what they can cook up in this offensive zone. The top's going to be good. Christian trying to find the shot. Shot on net going to be registered, but No goal coming on the back of it now. Clemson trying to find their first of the game, still not able to break through this brick wall of defense. They are going to get the demo. Maybe they can open something up, but that one is also going to drift wide of the mark. Spoods and Ramen on this defensive end, seeing what they can cook up. Spoods, great touch there to clear out that net. Now 40 seconds left for Clemson to pull out a miracle.
I mean, you find that demo on to Christian, and Wheezy finds the goal. Yes, all three players went back up, but look at them huddled in this corner. That's a wide open net for Wheezy to follow up on that ball. You see BK there, right there, just in case his teammate needs any assistance, but Clemson now puts one on the board. 35 seconds. They're going to have to be explosive to try and take this to overtime.
Yeah, 3-0 with 40 seconds is a miracle. 3-1 with 30 is slightly less of a miracle, but still, they're going to have to find some work here. We are going to see those double demos going through, trying to clear up that space. BK with a great pass, but Ramen an even better read defensively. That's going to cost Clemson at least 12 to 15 seconds. Spoods trying to find the goal, trying to play the clock. Whatever his intentions, it does not matter. The Saints only have just a few more moments to clear, and one more on the board. Ramen going to get on the board. That will absolutely seal things up in this game one. The Saints should be a 4-1 scoreline to finish things off. Clemson, they battled back toward the end, but just couldn't find the net enough times.
Yeah, like for all intents and purposes, I think Clemson comes back into game two. I think they have a much clearer view of how they're going to play the Saints, and you saw the adjustments halfway through the game. You see them even right now making plays, making aggressive plays. Yeah, Ramen's going to come in and clear out that ball, chunk 20 seconds off the clock, but if you're aware of that from the starting of the game, I think this game plays out a whole lot different. Nonetheless, Saints up 1-0 here, trying to make it a 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 definitely would feel good for them. They have a lot of Rocket League to play today, so while you want to stay warm, you don't want to be in a lot of these dogfights. I mean, look at the shots that game as well, though. 15 to it looks like 8, so the shots, big discrepancy, but 8 chances on net. Very, very good job by Clemson. I mean, the Saints making 6 saves on 8 of those shots as well, so just so good defensively. Luckily, the Saints, the struggle has notoriously been the offense in recent years, so if they're able to find the back of the net, I have faith the defense will at least keep them competitive.
100%, I think. See these players get onto the pitch here. I think on one, there they are, coming through here. As kickoff comes underway, I'm expecting to see BK and Wheezy just follow up on this ball a lot earlier off of these clears. I think they've been waiting for it to go into the Saints' hands and kind of trying to react to their play, where I think towards the end of that game, it was getting to the point where Wheezy was starting to make the play. You see him get in there down and dirty on the ball towards half, trying to get it into this orange zone, trying to make Saints sit on the defensive, like get Spoods and Ramen preoccupied with trying to save the ball so you can try to set up your points.
Yeah, it's always that balancing act. Wow, what a pinch, top of the screen. Gonna end up in the back of the net there. All these boys hooking up, trying to find that one. Christian, great little reset touch, was all set up for Spoods though. He's gonna bury that one, and that's what I was talking about. It's the balancing act of Clemson. You have to play aggressive, you have to seek out these goals, but you know St. Clair is very, very sound offensively. You don't want to give up anything easy, but at this point, being down 1-0 in game 2, having lost the first game, you're going to have to start taking a couple chances here and there if you really want to pull through. Yeah,
especially in a best-of-3 format, right? This is it. This is your match point for St. Clair. Clemson cannot give up anything else, which means they might have to start taking some more risks, making some aggressive plays that may leave them a little more exposed, but sometimes you have to make that happen.
Yeah.
You have to make those plays. You have to take those risks.
Yeah, Christian now seeing what he can cook up. So a little bit of boost to play with. That second touch off the backboard. Darth Pepe, though, knocking that one away for the time being. Spoods hang up here in this middle area. Just going to see what's open here. Waiting for one of those teammates to come scoop that ball. Ramen is going to be the one to first one there. Shot on target, though. Pepe knocking that one away. What an off-angle shot there. BK putting it on his own net there, but Clemson will get out of danger. They still only need 1 goal to get back in this game. 1 goal can come so easily off any kind of bounce in Rocket League, but if the Saints are able to keep this pressure offensively, it's going to be that much harder for Clemson. But they're starting to get a little bit of pressure here. Maybe they can find a shot on net.
Yeah, I don't know if you just saw that, but Spoods just completely, like, I don't know what you would call it in Rocket League, I guess, faked out Wheezy on that entry. He just pumped the brakes and the ball stopped right in front of him. He goes flying by, and what looked like a great contest for Clemson shut down. Simply one tap of the brakes there now. Over towards the backboard. Spoods is actually going to come fight BK in the air a little bit for some control of this ball. Robin to be the one to follow that up. Back down to Spoods. You see Spoods eyeing that one. Christian from the corner. A couple bounces is BK to get credit for that save.
I like these crafty little setups from St. Clair. They're kind of leaving the ball up in the air, looking like they're going to go take that shot. They just wait a half second, wait for that teammate to come through, and then they end up firing off that shot. Clemson now, they are going to strike back the other way, but this ball has spent so much time in the air this game. Both teams playing a game of ping pong most of this time, trying to play that possession game, trying to get this ball to that other end, find those consecutive chances, not these one-off little flashes. The Saints, though, another shot over on target, second touch as well, but that ball going right back to the orange end. Ramen going to be the first one there to play it. Now one to follow. Clemson, can they find the bump? Christian is going to get just enough of that ball to find some space, but Clemson still threatening, still trying to find these touches. That ball still in a very dangerous spot. The save's going to be made. First shot going to be denied there by Christian Weezy. So close to tying up this game. Clemson, you can see they have that fight in them, just not able to produce that first goal yet.
Who's trying to top up this boot. Be good to come in here for a save. Actually, right in front of the net. There's the clear out into the corner. Demo for Ramen as well. Darth Pepe just gets back up, but will he be close enough to the net? BK, nice little tap out to Darth Pepe, but a minute 40. Saints still have the lead, but we've been at a deadlock here for the past minute or two here.
This has been a stalemate since the 4-minute mark of the game. Probably hasn't been a whole lot of action. We've had some one-off chances, some stuff here and there, but it's been a lot of just ball back and forth in the air, dump the ball, go chase it, try to cycle it, see if we can find anything. Oh, what a pass. Christian, though, had to go get that corner boost, at least to keep that Clemson side boost start. Because even though the Saints, yes, getting a goal is nice, but keeping this ball in this end for a minute 10 is going to be worth just the same as that second goal. They're going to be able to ride out that clock, try to kill some time here. Spoods, this little nifty flicker is going to beat that first defender, trying to beat the second one as well. BK, though, going to take that one away. Now Christian going to be the one to follow, see if he can beat the second defender. Weezy trying to get over the middle there, shot off the backboard. Can they find that second touch? Second touch going to be good, but just going to be a little bit off target. 45 seconds left to play in this potential deciding game 2.
I think for the Saints here, you hit that 40-second mark, and you start looking towards playing that time. Now you see this clear out from Ramen. Try to keep it in this zone as long as possible. Christian goes down. May not be as easy of a task as you thought, but when Christian comes back in with a straight contention like that out into Clemson's zone, now this game starting to look more like a lock down towards the middle.
What a
That's
pass.
number 2. Spoods 2 for 3 on the shots in game 2 here, and with 20 seconds left, that's all but secured. Probably going to be moving on to this next round is your St. Clair Saints.
Yeah, fantastic job by Ramen. That was a great little touch on the ball. Put that backspin on it. Laid that thing on a silver platter for Spoods. The passing has been the one thing that has stuck out to me today with this Saints team. They didn't really have possession of the ball long enough last week in these stretches to find a lot of these creative passing plays, but they are finding different ways to distribute that ball this first couple matches. Definitely a bright spot now. Last waning seconds of this winner's bracket side run for Clemson. Ball touches down. St. Clair Saints 2-0 over Clemson Purple. Clemson will make their way to that loser's bracket. The Saints will continue their run on the top side of things.
Yeah, and we saw a bit of what I touched on, in the break there between games was Clemson from the get-go having an idea of how St. Clair is going to come at them, immediately made that score much, much closer. And this is actually an interesting one. So up in the next game here, the next set, we currently have on the opposite side of the bracket, the St. Clair Saints Academy roster up against York University. So depending on the outcome of that set, there could be a chance we see a Saints v Saints game up next, or we come into this next round, we see St. Clair Saints varsity up against York University. Looks to be their A roster there. So that's going to be exciting to see who we come up next. But we're going to send it to a quick little break here, and we will be back with more CRL Sunday action here for qualifier number 2. Against Clemson University Purple here. Coming into this bracket, Death Pepe, Weezy, and
Darth
BK
Pepe
here.